3 of the Andhra Pradesh allopathic private medical care establishment. Now, rule number 10, display of registration number, etc. A. The establishment shall display the names of the doctors at the reception counter working or associated with it. B. The establishment shall indicate the name and registration number allotted to doctors by the State Medical Council or Medical Council of India in all the prescriptions certificates given to the patients. C. Every doctor shall display the registration number allotted to by the State Medical Council or Medical Council of India in clinic and in all prescriptions, certificates, money receipts, etc. given to patients. 11. Fund of Registering Authority. A. The fees payable to registering authority or the state appellate board shall constitute the fund of registering authority. B. The chairman of the district registering authority, that is DM and HO, shall receive the monies or fees through the demand draft only. He shall open an account in an nationalized bank in the name of registering authority and remit the same into the account. The amount so collected shall be utilized by the authority for the activities connected with the implementation of the provisions of the Act, and these rules is viz. In other words, payments to professionals, legal counsels, honorarium to the members of the committee who attend meeting, the members of inspection teams, etc. D. The chairman of the district registering authority is the custodian of the fund and he shall operate the fund. E. The checks of the authority shall be signed by the chairman and other authorized member of registering authority. F. The chairman shall maintain general cash book and enter therein all the amounts received and spent regularly. The chairman G. The chairman of the registering authority shall keep a sum of 2000 rupees as half his IMP, rest for the maintenance of day-to-day expenditures. H. All the fees shall be paid by a demand draft drawn on a nationalized bank at headquarters of the district concerned in the favor of DRA and DM and HO. I. The accounts shall be maintained properly, audited by engaging in an approved chartered account for every financial years. Rule number 12. Annual accounts. The annual accounts of the authority shall be audited and certified by the approved chartered accountants appointed by the registering authority and forwarded to the government along with the annual report for placing it before the legislature. Rule number 13. Fees payable to the authority. A. Fees for registration or renewal. Serial number. Description of the establishment. Annual fee in rupees. 1. Clinics or consultation rooms for solo practitioners, 250 rupees. 2. Polyclinics for group practitioners, 500 rupees. 3. Hospitals or nursing homes less than 20 beds, 750 rupees per annum. And 4. Hospitals or nursing homes with 21 to 50 beds requires 1500 rupees per annum. 5. Hospitals or nursing homes with 51 to 100 beds, 2000 rupees per annum. 6. The hospitals or nursing homes with 101 to 200 beds that requires 3000 rupees per annum. 7. Hospitals or nursing homes with more than 200 beds requires 7500 rupees per annum. 8. Diagnostic centers, that is basic lab facilities, requires 500 rupees per annum. The diagnostic centers with high end equipment, say CT, etc., you have to pay 2000 rupees per annum. And 10. Physiotherapy units, you have to pay 750 rupees per annum. B. For filing an appeal before the state appellate board, 500 rupees, that is 500 rupees is required. Appeal. Rule number 14. Medical records. The establishment shall maintain the medical records of the patients treated by it and the health information in respect of national programs and furnish to the authorities as and when they are required. The minimum medical records to be maintained by the establishments are prescribed in the Appendix 4, 5 and the 6. Rule number 15. Medical audit. All establishments shall formulate appropriate mechanism for constant review of hospital procedures to assess the cause of the death and to explore better preventive measures and effective treatment. Rule number 16. Offences and penalties. If the registering authority comes to a conclusion based on any inquiry report that any offence against any of the provisions under sections 11, 12, 13 and 15 of this Act or these rules has been committed by the establishment and there is overwhelming evidence that the offence has been committed with the consent or connivance of or is attributable to any neglect on the part of any director, manager, doctor or any other officer of the said establishment, a case shall be filed either by the registering authority or by an officer authorized by it before the first class judicial magistrate or a metropolitan magistrate as the case may be for trial. Rule number 17. The interpretation of the rules. If there is any doubt or dispute regarding the application or the interpretation of the rules, the decision of the government thereon shall be final.